Hi, I'm Shelby. How are you doing building your schedule?
I'm doing okay, I guess. It feels kind of confusing.
Yeah, it does seem really confusing when you first get here. I remember when I first registered, everything just seemed so big and confusing and weird, but it gets so much easier by the end of your time here, you will be a pro. No big deal.
Oh, good.
So, let's see. Do you want to log into My College?
Yes. Where do I go?
Well, you can click on the My College link right up at the top there. Yep. Alright, so now that you're at the My College login page, you can just go ahead and... Do you know your username or password?
No.
Okay, so go down to the username password lookup. It's alright, most people don't know it when they first come. And then you can type in your Broom ID, which is right on your contract, or your social security number. Either one works. And then put in your birth date. Remember, it is case sensitive, so if you're doing your B number, it needs to be capital B 00. There it goes.
So now I just type that in here?
Yep, it is case sensitive, so password has to be all caps and the username has to be not caps.
Alright.
Perfect, you're in. Alright, so from here we're going to go to Students, Register. Yep. And then Student and Financial Aid. Alright, just type it in again. No big deal. Does this sometimes. Alright, so now you can click on Student, and then we want Registration. And scroll down, and look up classes. Yep, terms Fall 2012. Alright, so we're in. So let's look at your contract and see which classes they want you to take. What did your advisor suggest you take?
Well, I want to be a psych major, so I have Psychology 110, and then English 110, a college intro class, statistics, and Spanish. And I need to take a humanities, but I don't know what that is.
Okay. Well, humanities course can be either a philosophy or a humanities, so since you have some options there, let's check that one out. So let's start by having you look at the course descriptions for those courses, and we'll just see which ones you think look interesting. So why don't you go to philosophy, under subject, and then you can scroll down. Just ignore all that other stuff. That's only if we have to refine our search. And then click section search. Alright, perfect. So these are all the philosophy classes that we're offering this semester.
Alright.
Okay, so if you click on the blue CRN number, see it over on the side? Yep.
This number?
Yep, perfect.
And it has to be 105. So, this number?
Actually, it can be any philosophy course. Anyone will fulfill that requirement.
Wow. Well, this one looks interesting.
Okay. Alright, so that's the course description. Now make sure when you're reading the course description that you read all the way through to make sure that there aren't any prerequisites.
There isn't.
All
So,
right. A prerequisite is basically just a course that you have to take before you take another course.
right.
So, like, you want to be a psychology major, so you have to take Psych 110 before you take any other psychology classes.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah. Alright, so why don't you read through a couple of these course descriptions? You can check out as many as you like, and I'll come back in a few minutes to see which ones you're interested in. Hey, so did you find some humanities courses that you might be interested in taking?
Yeah, I like the world religions, philosophy 105.
Okay.
But my friend said that she took a jazz and U.S. culture class. Is there any way I could take that?
Well, let's check it out. Let's go to humanities, because I believe that's what that would be under.
So new search.
Yes.
Fall.
Well, it looks like we're not offering that this semester. Some of the courses the college rotates in and out every semester, so not every course that we have is offered every semester. So if you really want to take that course, what we can do is talk to your advisor again and see if they can give you a different course to take this semester and then wait and take your humanities course next semester.
Oh.
Or you can just stick with the Philosophy 105. Either one.
Yeah, I'm more interested in philosophy, so I'll stay with that.
Okay, so let's go back and look at the philosophy course.
So this one?
Yep. Alright, so it looks like it's only offered one time. Right. So the T and the R mean it's Tuesday and Thursday. M is Monday, W is Wednesday, and Friday is F. So, but a lot of people get confused with the R standing for Thursday. It's just, best thing that could stand for it. So T and R, so it's a Tuesday, Thursday class. The time is right here. 12 to 1:15. And let's check and make sure it's on campus.
So
the location is this area right here. So M means on campus. Okay, that's good.
So I write it down here.
Yeah. Here's your course scheduling grid. You want to make sure you write down the CRN number and then PHI 105.
So this.
Yep. Perfect. Alright, and that's just going to make it a lot easier when we come back to schedule all your classes. Alright, so now we can start scheduling all your other classes.
Alright.
You should probably begin with Spanish since it runs 4 days a week, so you'll want to make sure you can schedule everything else around that. And then you should probably add your math and psychology courses, and then there's a lot of sections of English in College 105, so you really don't need to worry about that yet, because we can pretty much squeeze those in wherever we need to.
Oh.
Alright?
Alright.
So remember, when you're scheduling your classes, like the advisor said in the lecture, for the first semester especially, it's best to spread your courses out throughout the week. You don't want to be, overwhelmed with homework or exams on 1 or 2 days of the week. Because as lovely as it sounds to have Monday, Wednesday, Friday off, if you have all your classes on Tuesday and Thursday, it's going to be just crazy. For instance, last semester I actually scheduled most of my classes on Tuesday and Thursday, so I was here on Tuesdays from 8 o'clock in the morning until 9 o'clock at night, and I was just exhausted. So, especially your first semester, make sure that you spread it out evenly throughout the week. Plus, you want to have some time between classes to kind of review what you went over maybe, or just give your mind a little bit of time to rest. Because if you have more than 2 classes in a row, you're just going to get mental whiplash.
Alright.
Alright? Remember, college courses are definitely more intense than high school. Alright, one other thing that I want you to watch out for is off-campus classes. Alright, so let's see if I can show you where we can find that. Alright, let's look at English.
There's a lot.
There are a lot of English. That's why I told you to wait and do it later. Okay. Now, but look at this one, for instance. See how it says OWG instead of M?
Yeah.
that means that it's held in Owego. And it also tells you down here in the black letters.
Oh.
Alright? So that's off campus.
Owego's far. I don't want to take a course there.
That's okay, you don't have to. But it can be really convenient if, for instance, you live near where a course is being held. Or I know someone who took a history class, a local history class, at a senior center last semester. And so a lot of the seniors who go to the center also took the course. And they said it really made for a very unique class experience because they got to hear all of the seniors' stories and tales of the local history. Alright, so it can be a really good option, but you just need to be careful when scheduling your classes that you watch and make sure that you don't put it right in the middle of two classes or something. Usually if you have an off-campus course, it's best to put it either at the beginning of your day or at the end, so that you're not running back and forth from the campus.
Yeah, I think I'll try to stick to on-campus classes this semester, but maybe I'll consider an off-campus one in the future.
Okay. So go ahead and make your schedule, and I'll be back in a few minutes.
Alright, thank you.
Yep, let me know if you need me. How are you doing?
Good, I think I'm done.
Okay, let's take a look at your schedule. Can I see your scheduling grid?
Yeah, here.
Okay, this looks really good, but it kind of looks like your COL class is the same time as your Spanish class.
Oh.
That's okay, you're still on COL, so why don't we check and see if we can find a different College 105 class. What about a Monday, Wednesday, 2 to 2:50? There's one. What about that one?
This one?
Yeah, that would fit in really well.
Alright. Yeah, I see where I made a mistake. Thank you.
No problem. That's what I'm here for. Alright, so the next step is registering. So what you can do is go ahead and click on that box next to the class. Perfect, and then scroll down to the bottom and click register. Alright, now type in your alternate PIN, which is up at the top of your contract. Alright, perfect. Now you can click submit. Alright, perfect. So now you're in your College 105 class. So now what we can do is write down, see the boxes down at the bottom in the worksheet?
Yeah.
We can type in all the CRNs that you wrote down right in there. Okay? Alright, so let's go ahead and print out your schedule. So you can scroll up to the top and click return to menu. Perfect. Now scroll down and we want concise student schedule down at the bottom. Alright, let's look. There it is, perfect. So you can go ahead and print that out. I'll go to the Firefox menu and you can just print it out from there. Okay. Alright, perfect. Now, I don't know about you, but I look at this and it's just a lot of information. You know, it doesn't really give me a good idea of my schedule. So if you want, we can also print out a week at a glance, which is just a nicer way to look at it.
Oh, alright.
Alright? So, click back or scroll up to the top and go to return to menu. Yep, perfect. Scroll down and we want week at a glance. Alright, now that's this week, so we don't want that. So go to, yep, that box right there, and we're going to type in one of the starting dates of your classes. So how about 07 slash, like, yeah. You have to do 2012 because it's picky. Alright, so this just gives a better idea of your schedule, alright? So if you want, we can print that out too. So what we can do now is, because they're not mailing out bills anymore, you have to look at them online. So if you want, I can just show you where to find that.
Oh, that'd be great.
Okay, and that way you can do that at home whenever you have the chance. So go ahead and scroll down. So go ahead and click return to menu.
Oh.
And student account. And scroll down. And your account detail for term will be where you can find your bill. Alright?
Oh, alright.
Alright. Perfect. So why don't you raise your hand and I'll tell an advisor that you're done. and then they can check over your schedule and you'll be good, okay?
All right, thank you.
No problem. Have a wonderful first semester.
Oh,